Okay, so now we're going to follow up yesterday's lesson on hammer-ons, which were basically usually taking a note on the same string and then hammering on above it or higher in pitch. The exact opposite of that technique is called pull-offs. This is basically how a pull-off is done. If you look at the sheet, the download at guitarlessons365.com, let's start right here. You'll see that the left-hand fingerings are once again underneath the tab numbers. And you have to basically place two fingers down at the same time. So you're going to have your first finger at the 3rd fret on the 6th string, and then your second finger at the 4th fret on the 6th string. You have them both down at the same time. And what you want to be able to do is you pick the 4, and then you flick it basically downwards. You're almost like picking the string with your fingertip. It creates kind of like a snapping motion off the string. And you want to kind of almost think of it as if some players like to think of it as like this finger goes up while this one goes down, and it kind of snaps the string in between it. But in reality, what is going to happen, that is where you can, like what you can be doing in your fingers, kind of having them go against each other to kind of snap that string. Like first finger goes up and this goes down. But really, you're not going to see your first finger go up at all. It basically it has to have a little bit of pressure applied to it, pulling in upward direction so to make sure that the string stays even. But that's what you want to do. You want to see the strings stay even. You don't want to, when you try to pull off, you pull it a little sharp and then pull it down to the you want to, so that's why you have to counteract this downward motion a little bit with an upward motion here, just enough so it looks like the string just stays completely straight. Okay, so that is the technique of the pull-off. Once again, we're right up on the frets and your thumb is in the middle of the neck. And the exercise on the paper is just hitting downstrokes here. So you pick a note, pull, pick, pull, pick, pull, pick, pull. Then you go from the 3rd finger at the 5th fret. Pick, pull, pick, pull, pick, pull. Then the 4th finger, the 6th fret. And then back to the 3rd finger. So we have this. Okay, and then we're going to be pulling off to the 2nd finger. This is the exact opposite that we did in the last exercise for hammer-ons. These two are placed together, and you pull off from the 3rd finger to the 2nd finger. That's a little bit more awkward. These fingers don't like working against each other. They kind of like going in the same direction. And then 4 to 2, the pinky pulled off to 2. And then the last one would be 4 to 3. Basically, the pinky to the 3rd finger. All right, and then you obviously would take that whole exercise and take it to the 5th string. So the whole thing would be. And you take it over to the 4th. And take it all the way across the strings, and then take it and move it to different frets and play that same exercise all the way across all 6 strings at a different fret. This kind of thing is great for warming up. It's great for building technique. We're going to start, this is just the beginning of trying to just get a grasp on what these things are. You may not want to start on the 6th string. You may want to start on the 1st string, which would be a little bit easier. Okay? But the thumb you still want to keep in the middle of the neck and that position ready so you can just kind of move down. And if you can see my wrist when I'm playing these things, I'm trying to keep it relatively straight. I'm not all bowed out like that, and the hand's not coming out over the fretboard like that. You want to keep your fingers kind of aligned with the bottom of the neck here, and like the inside of your palm, the little base of your knuckles right here. You want to keep that kind of aligned with almost just the very edge of the end of the neck. Like if you had a straight line going straight from the neck down, it went right into those balls of your knuckles. Okay, so let's see what you do with these guys. Try to practice hammer-ons and pull-offs both together in your practices, and then we're going to take that and start putting that in our playing. All right? Have fun. See ya.